I'm the Justin Girlie.
Hi, I'm Roxana and I'm the Chris Girlie.
Hi, I'm Christy and I'm the Joey girl.
Hi, I'm Brandy and I'm the Lance girl.
Hi, I'm Melissa and I'm the JC girl.
And we are the NSYNC Girlies.
From Hold the Pickle podcast.
Woo! Yeah. We have a very special episode today because we have two special guests. But before we throw it over to our guest, Brandy, our Lance girl, has some news that ties into our guest. So, Brandy?
It does. Lance's new collab with the Little Word Projects. And that brings us to our guest today.
So, Kathy and Aleah are with us, and I'm going to throw it over to them, and they're going to explain what the project is that Brandy was just talking about. Ladies?
Hi, girls. First of all, so excited to be here with you all. This is like amazing. So Lance partnered with the Little Words Project, and if you don't know about them, they're a company made, I think the founder is Adriana, and pretty much her bracelets are all about positivity, they're all about kindness, and they're all about giving back. So if you see someone that is struggling, if you see someone that is going through something or just needs a positive message, you pretty much would give them a bracelet that would say, you know, anything. It could say, love you. It could say, be kind. It could say anything. So he partnered up with the Little Words Project, and they wanted sort of like a heartwarming sort of like a heartwarming moment between Lance and a fan, and that is how we got contacted.
Oh, that's so awesome. So, Aleah, tell us about your experience for it.
So when we first got there, the director was telling us what we're gonna do. Like, we're gonna make some bracelets for Lance, and we're gonna send them to him. And then, like, I heard a similar voice. Then I turned around, but there was nobody. And then Lance just came, and I was so surprised.
We saw the videos and you looked so super surprised.
Yeah.
So awesome.
So cute.
Now, can you tell us what the bracelets were that you made?
So I made for him Bye Bye Bye. This I promise you in Spanish, Yo te voy a amar.
Oh, yes.
When he came, we made bracelets together, and I made a bracelet for him that says Aleah on it, so he can always remember me.
Oh, that's so
See?
cute.
Oh,
Good job.
Yep.
And I also made a space cowboy bracelet.
Oh,
Good
perfect.
one.
Yeah.
And because when I met him, it was the NSA 25 years, so I made a bracelet of that. And then he made a bracelet of Sweetie Pie for me.
Oh, that's so cute. If I remember correctly, Aleah, because Melissa and I had the pleasure of meeting you guys at the Lance book signing, wasn't your dad dressed for Lance?
Yes.
Yeah, that was so cute, right? He did the astronaut for No Strings Attached.
Yeah.
He had an astronaut outfit. It was hilarious.
Yeah, and was that your idea?
Actually, it was his idea. We went, crazy. We went to that store, that Halloween store. I forgot what it's called. And which one?
Spirit Halloween.
There you go, Spirit Halloween. And we just could not find anything. We found the astronaut one, and I'm like, you have to. And he was like, actually, I was eyeing that one. So he got it.
Oh, that's so awesome.
So cute.
So we do have questions for you ladies, but before we get into the questions, can you tell us a little bit about you guys and being in the NSYNC fandom, just for anybody that doesn't have the backstory?
So I obviously am a huge NSYNC fan for a very long time, since the 90s, of course. And that NSYNC just has been a part of my family forever. So when I had Aleah, it was casually being played, while I'm cleaning or while, I'm just doing chores. But at 4 years old, so it was from 4 to 5, I I remember like on a Saturday, I put the music on and it was just bye, bye, bye on the television. And she just locked in and she was like, okay, like I just kind of like saw her standing still and I'm like, oh, you like that? That's NSYNC. That's blah, blah, blah. And, that's like mama's favorite boy band. And she was like, oh, okay, wow. And then she's locked in and she was like, can you play it again? And I was like, yeah, like, sure,
Yes.
replay. So I replayed it and she then literally, the Justin roll where he's like rolling and then the dogs attack him,
The laugh.
Yep.
did it. Boom. She did the roll. And then I'm like, oh, you like it? That's cute. She was so locked in. I swear that from then on, it was, I want to see that video again and again and again. So after I introduced her to that video, I was like, oh, you like that one? Let me show you it's gonna be me with the toy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh man, this is a great video. And then I was like, oh, so you like that? Let me show you the Madison Square Garden live concert. That's it. Locked in, choreo in. She was in love. She was like, oh my God, like non-stop. She learned everything. She learned the songs. She was just like, it was from then on. So I would say she was turning 5 is when she just locked in.
Oh, awesome. All right, Melissa has some questions for you ladies.
Yes. Where is my questions? Well, my questions are for Kathy.
Yeah.
My boo-boo. Kathy, when was the moment you fell in love with NSYNC? So it ties in with what you were just saying about Aleah.
So I fell in love with NSYNC. I've known about them since like I Want You Back, but to me it was the Tearing Up My Heart music video where for some reason I'm telling my husband to cover your ears. So
Oh, hi, hubby. We didn't know you were there.
Hi, hubby.
he's here. He's listening to everything. So you know that when Justin's on the bed with the tank top, and he's like,
Yes.
that did it for me.
That lives
That's it.
rent free in my head, girl, forever.
That did it for me. And I remember just like when my sister was born, during around that time, I would play that song and she would kick her little feet like this the whole time. So she's 25 years old right now. And I'm just like, we're an NSYNC household, by the way, like NSYNC all the way.
Yes,
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah. Definitely. So the music video.
So cute.
Awesome.
And did you ever get to go to any of their concerts?
So my cousin, growing up, my family was extremely, extremely poor. We did not have a lot of money. My cousin brought us, I remember this clearly, she brought me tickets to the No Strings Attached tour. And I was like, oh my God, it was a dream come true. And I remember it was the farthest tickets ever. So I was so far. I maybe seeing them in the big screen. I don't even remember. To be honest, I don't remember much of it because it was, you know, I couldn't really see, but I'm forever grateful for her because I was there. And I just remember preparing my Justin bandana. I put the diamonds on it. I was like, let's go. So that's the only concert I've ever been to NSYNC related.
Awesome. It's not like Justin's concert where you're in nosebleeds, but you can see everything. It was a whole different world back then because it had all that.
And it was in New Jersey, so it was in the stadium. I feel like it was
East Rutherford.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think that's the same concert I went to.
That's wild. That's crazy. It was in the stadium.
I was all the way up in the top too.
Y'all were probably sitting next to each other and didn't know it.
I was to the side, not
I was fixing the spotlights. That was me up there fixing the lights.
Well, thank you for your duty for fixing the
Yeah,
spotlight.
we appreciate it.
Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah, but it was awesome. I do remember going, but I don't remember much.
Gotcha. Roxy, you had some questions?
Yes, mine are for Aleah, and I have two. Aleah, what is your favorite song? Just pick one. Which is your like favorite? I know this is probably hard.
Look at her face.
I thought she knew.
I had a feeling you were gonna
Nothing.
say that one. Okay, now that you have met all five guys, which you are so lucky that you've met all five of them, and you've done TikToks with Lance, what do you want to do next with one of the guys? Like, what is next on your bucket list with Chris, JC, Joey, Justin? Like, what if you could just pick anything that you could pick to do? What would it be, and with which member? Like, do more TikToks because we need more of that content.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd probably have like another Justin moment, like I did with Lance. Like I'd like to have a Justin moment with it.
Very cool.
I can totally see that happening.
Ditto. Ditto right there.
Same.
I have to invite Kelsey to come with you. And
Yes.
me, actually.
Christy has some questions.
I do. I have two questions. So, how did y'all keep this a secret? Because NSA was a while ago.
Who are you asking, me or her? Because
Both of y'all.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. So I was sworn into secrecy, first of all, but second of all, it was easy because we spoke about it every single day, me, her, and my husband. So we spoke about it amongst ourselves all the time. So it was a little bit easier to hold it in. However, I stood a little bit quiet in the world because I'm like, I don't want to spill anything. And so I kind of like was drawn back a little bit because I didn't want to just ruin everything. You know, they were very clear to not say anything until the drop, you know, until he dropped his bracelets. And of course, I had to respect that.
Yeah.
And even though I wanted to just, oh my God, besties, guess what? I couldn't, you know, and I was just locked in. And again, because we knew about it, just us three, we spoke about it all the time. So it was easier.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
Aleah, did you tell any friends at school? No.
No.
Good job.
I am
That's tough.
so proud of her. I say this all the time because recently we went out with Julie Sunshine and she was asking Aleah about her experiences with the guys and she mentioned Lance and I was like, oh, here we go, right? So, but she mentioned the book signing event and I was like, girl, okay, let's go.
Because Aleah, how old are you?
8.
8. So that is tough for adults to do,
Yeah.
much less an 8-year-old. So great
Yeah,
job.
bravo.
You
Yes.
are amazing.
Yes.
So I just want to give you a round of applause. And also to your dad. I can't speak for everybody, but your dad is like my favorite NSYNC husband in the fandom because he, with you ladies, he like does everything with you ladies. He participates. I'm so excited to see what you guys do as a family all the time. So I just wanted to shout out Dad too.
Did you hear that? Yeah, he's absolutely amazing. He is an NSYNC fan, by the way, so it's easy. It's easy to do all of these things.
So a legit fan too.
Oh my God, legit fan. He was the one that was like, oh, my favorite concert is the celebrity, the Pop Odyssey. Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay. How about Justin? He was like, Justin, that's my boy. I was like, oh.
Yeah. What is Dad's favorite song? Just out of curiosity.
So NSYNC or Justin or anything?
Either or, both.
What's your favorite song? Chop Chop?
Put him on
Too many to choose.
Say something? Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought it was Justin's song. Say
He
something.
loves something.
Oh, yeah.
He loves that song. He likes them all.
He likes God Must Have Spent.
Oh, God must have spent a little more
That's a good
time.
one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Brandy has some questions too.
My question is for Aleah. How does it feel to have a selfie with all five? Because that's like goals.
Yeah.
I have 4. I'm missing one.
I have 2.
Who are you missing?
I'm missing JC.
Oh,
Unicorn, you know.
how does it feel to have a pick at all five?
It actually feels like
Come closer.
it feels also exciting because I've never met them before.
Mhm.
Also very grateful because like nobody else gets to do it.
Yeah.
Like, and it was really fun. Yeah, and I wish I could stay with them forever.
Same girl. You're just like all of us.
Same.
Same.
Literally, that's me at that age.
Yeah.
We're all living that dream through your eyes, honey.
Yes.
Mhm.
So who was your favorite? I know it's hard to pick, but who was your favorite out of all of them that you've met?
Lance.
Lance is your favorite.
My girl.
Very cool.
Leanne's for sure. Brandy, did you have another question?
No, that's all I had.
Okay, so my first question is for Leah, and I want to know what was your favorite moment of meeting the guys?
Let's start with maybe like yeah, let's start with Justin.
My favorite part was him, Justin, giving me the pick, his guitar pick,
Yeah.
and giving a selfie with me.
Love it.
That's awesome.
Joey.
My favorite part of Joey was when he sang I Thought She Knew to me,
Oh, yes.
and when I went on stage with him to dance.
That was awesome.
That was
Cool,
so
yeah.
cool.
Super cool.
Lance. Oh well, yeah, Lance.
Everything.
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 I hear you.
Chris.
My favorite part from Chris was when he said happy birthday to me 1,000 times.
And JC.
My favorite part of JC was me and him singing the beginning.
That's awesome. Especially because not a lot of people get moments with JC. He is,
correct.
unicorn, so it's so hard. So that's one that you definitely have to cherish for sure.
Yeah.
And my second question is for Kathy, and I want to know what moment are you still playing over and over in your head?
Oh my God. I live like just a constant battle in my mind of like everything that's happened. I'm always thinking about everything all the time. I'm so overwhelmed with like memories and just core memories. I can't choose anything. Like I can't, because every moment with each of them it was just so special. I can't pinpoint which one was the best, to be honest.
Gotcha. Yeah, they're just all super special.
So super special in its own way, and they individually they're just amazing as individuals.
Yeah.
So it's just like you cannot pick. You can't pick. Everything was absolutely just crazy amazing.
And who is your favorite guy like to this day? Like, has it changed or?
So as an adult, all five, only because of how they've treated my daughter and us, they've just been amazing, all five. But of course, Justin was mine when I was younger. And seeing his interaction with her, I'm dying inside, by the way. Like every time something like this happens, I just die a little bit more because I'm like, 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 what the heck?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, what the heck? That's crazy. Like she says, like, not that it doesn't happen with everyone, but it's very hard to do some of the things like JC, that was just a spare, like just so sudden. You had to get the tickets. If not, they're sold out. It was just like, you can't think about anything. You just have to do it. And just, it's hard. It was hard to be able to do everything that we did last year, but we made it happen and it's been amazing.
Absolutely. Well, so happy for you ladies. We're gonna go over to some news segments and then we'll get into playing the game. Alrighty, ladies, good with that?
Yes.
All right. So first up, we have Joey News.
Yes. So, Chris decided to play a joke on Joey this week. And actually, so I did get to meet Chris in Oklahoma at VMP, which he told us about this, and we were kind of like, what are you talking about? Because he just kind of rambled on about it. And then like a week later, it came out, and he had the trophy named Larry in his house, and he told Joey he was replacing him. But I think it was like all spliced together. It was really cute though. And then the other Joey news I have is his tattoo was finally revealed, which I love. It is the Anne Juliet heart with the fleur-de-lis and the headphones on it. And I totally want that because Louisiana girl and Joey girl. Yeah. I'm just gonna have to muster up enough courage to do it.
It came out so good too.
It is. It's so cute. So cute. So if I can muster up enough courage, I may get it as well. But the good news is both me and Joey have fleur-de-lis tattooed on our bodies now.
Nice.
Very cool.
Love it.
So I have one right here. But yes. So that's all. And he's still on Broadway. And I think they were boating around, and that's about it. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so I have some Justin news. Of course, Justin had added the new show in Turkey. It sold out in like 20 minutes. He, of course, is on the festival tour. He looked and sounded great in Bottle Rock. He was in Italy, Spain, Lithuania. He's going to be going to Dublin. He's got so many more festivals, and also his numbers as an artist have been going up on Spotify as well. So he's jumping ranks on Spotify, which is awesome to see. And so that is all of my Justin news. So we're going to go on over to JC.
JC didn't have a good week this week. Because people saying he's like unrecognizable, this pop star from 25 years. Do we look the same 25 years ago? I sure don't. I've changed a lot. And just because you're not in a band or looked a certain way, or they take pictures when you're running errands or just doing normal stuff, doesn't mean they're unrecognizable by no means. But they did see him doing, he always goes out with different people for their birthdays and, celebrates with them, which is great. So they recently saw him celebrating Chris Colfer's birthday, the guy that used to be in Glee. So it was nice to see him out and about and still not worrying about what the media says and just kind of doing his own thing, hanging out with his friends.
Which he did look good when he went out for the birthday celebration. And I just have to say, like, that post angered all of us as a fandom collectively, no matter which girl we were. Like, what are you even talking about? Like, first of all, you should never body shame anybody. And second of all, you can totally recognize who he was and like leave him alone. Like, we all like went to bat for him and we were like, how dare you? So then literally like a week later, he's out at a birthday celebration and he looked good. So like, obviously it was a bad angle and they could have just, been like, oh, a positive tone, but they chose to go negative. So no, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's all the news that we have. So we're going to get into playing Who's Most Likely To. So Brandy, take it away.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask some of my questions. Christy, we're gonna do the 5 and 5 again?
Yes.
Melissa, are you gonna tally?
Sure, if that's what you want me to do. I just gotta get a pen.
Sweet.
Okay, so the way this game is played, I know we told Kathy and Aleah, but for y'all watching, what we're gonna do is this is Who's Most Likely NSYNC edition, and me and Brady are gonna go back and forth and ask who's most likely, and then all the girls put up their answers, and we have to match them to Kathy and Aleah's answers to get a point, and then we see who wins at the end.
Sounds like fun.
Yes.
I'm like, I'm missing somebody, and it was me on the list.
Okay, so who is most likely to eat something off of the ground?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, we both picked the same thing.
Everybody said Joey, my poor baby.
All right, so one for everybody.
I feel like every question we ask,
we're
it's all
all
Joey.
in sync. When it comes to Joey, it's so funny.
All Joey.
I always pick the gross one. It always happens.
Okay, second one. Who's most likely to take forever to reply in a group chat?
Oh, let's see.
Do you guys do that and then I show you my answer?
Just choose whenever you have.
Justin.
Justin. All right. So Melissa and Kelsey.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll go on to
who is most likely to tell the worst jokes?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, we're all so in sync with each other today.
I say Chris.
Yep.
Is that Lance?
Lance and his dad jokes.
Yep.
Oh.
Man.
All right, who is most likely to survive on a deserted island?
Ooh.
Okay.
This one? Yeah.
No, my person. This one.
My person. My
My
person.
person.
Yeah.
My person.
Right. I lost it.
Everybody.
Look at
That's
that hair.
crazy.
Look at that
Such a
hair
fun
on the
We're
boat.
all we're on point today.
I love that hair.
Okay, and my fifth one right now is who's most likely to walk in a room and forget why?
Ooh, walk in the room and
Ooh,
forget.
that's a good one.
Got this one.
I'm gonna say
Rox, you know
Chris.
I'm picking your man.
That's backwards. Sorry, y'all.
Aleah picked this one.
Lance.
Lance.
Oh, so none
I
of
was
us.
gonna put Lance.
None of us.
I think it's
She
both
picked
of them.
Lance.
Yes, probably. I almost went Lance, but then I remembered a story about Chris forgetting.
Yes.
Because he talks about the wrong city. When Christy met him, he thought
Yes.
she was
LA.
From Los
California.
Angeles. He's like, oh, was I given that in Los Angeles? No. You're
I've
giving that in
heard
Georgia.
that she mixes up the cities a lot.
Oh,
It
yeah.
can
I don't
be
think he
like-
knew he was in
It can be like
Oklahoma.
a week or two ago, and he'll mention another city, and it's like, no, like we were just there.
Yeah.
Poor Chris.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yep.
I
All
picked
right.
Lance because he also forgets lyrics all the time.
Oh,
He
yeah.
does.
True.
All right. Here's my questions. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Who is most likely to become president?
Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. I'm gonna go with this.
We went with Justin.
Justin.
Oh.
He is kind of powerful.
Wait,
Yeah.
Justin. You don't know, you just like Justin.
Yeah. All right. Who is most likely to complain about their food at a restaurant?
Ooh. Really?
Oh, let me choose this
I
one.
don't know.
That's a toughie.
That is a tough one.
You know what? I'm gonna go with
Joey, I feel like
Lances, two Joeys.
Italian.
Joey.
If his
Okay.
Italian dinner is not done
Joey.
right, I feel like he'll complain about
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
Good
the
point.
Italian
Yeah.
dinner.
I was just saying it because he's diabetic, that they might be doing something
Correct.
wrong.
Yeah.
Or there's
True.
something, with extra carbs that turn into sugar. That was my
Good
Yeah.
one. Good
Yeah.
one.
All right. This is one of my favorite questions. It's really funny. But y'all are gonna get it right off. Who is most likely to go weeks without changing their clothes?
Oh my God. Who would go weeks without changing their clothes?
Oh my god.
Why would you pick him? Joey.
I was gonna be Jason, but that was crazy enough.
Joey's 2 for 2 on that one. Sorry,
I'm
Joey.
totally gonna show this to him when we see him in New Orleans.
Oh
Like
man.
2 of them.
Oh
That's
no.
so
Oh
lame.
no.
Yes.
I see Joey actually replying, say, "Hey, I've gone this many days." Like I can see
Right,
Joey
yes.
actually
He
saying
would
that.
totally tell us, yeah, it's been like 14 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yes.
I can see that.
All right. Who is most likely to gamble away all their money?
Oof.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Justin, probably.
Yeah.
I hope he goes
Justin.
to the casino
So
and
who did it? Brandy? I missed it. I was trying to get
Brandy.
everybody. Christy. Roxy, who did you have?
Oh, I picked Chris.
And Kelsey, who did you pick?
I picked Chris.
Okay.
I
That's
totally-
not
I just want to make
creepy.
sure I get the points right.
All right. My last question is who is most likely to participate in Shark Tank as an investor or as a inventor?
I'm gonna go
I have
with
2 people in mind. I can't.
I
think.
know. I have 2 people too, but I haven't picked him often, so I'm just gonna throw him up there.
Roxy.
She says Lance.
Yeah, that was who I
Brandy.
should have went with. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like he can come up
Lance
with some
Justin.
good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But do you remember when Kelly was like, she said when I picked Lance, she said that Justin would be on there as an investor? That just stuck in my head, and I'm like, okay, I went with Lance last
Yeah.
time. I'm gonna go with Justin this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. All right, Brandy, your turn.
All right.
Brandy's got more.
Oh, Brandon has
Um,
more. I thought we were done.
I
thought it was
do.
5 and 5.
Who's most likely to grab the mic at karaoke?
Oh,
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay.
Joey. Yeah.
Joey.
Yep.
That is so funny.
I know some of the besties that sang with him during one of the karaoke's.
Dream. Dream.
That is a dream.
Dream.
Yeah.
Dream.
I don't do karaoke, but I would do it for Lance.
Total
Same.
dream.
Who's most likely to fart in an elevator full of people?
I still stand by this.
I don't know. I can see Joey more.
I can see Joey doing it, but
Yeah.
I
I
know
could see
stories
Chris
of
doing
Chris
it
doing
too, but I think Joey would be more.
Definitely going.
Everybody to bring their own bobbleheads, our guest, because I
Yes.
really like this.
That's hilarious.
It is so good.
I'm sorry, you can't be on the podcast unless you bring your own bobbleheads and
Yeah.
make them
Yeah.
dance
Yeah.
like Kathy and
You should make
Aleah.
it a requirement for sure.
Right. Yes.
We should find the manufacturer and us make all the bobbleheads, and they have to buy it from us before they can be on the podcast.
Yeah.
Shark Tank.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Shark Tank.
Let's see. Who's most likely to have the best Halloween costume?
Oh, for sure. Hold on.
For sure.
Oh, that one's a tough one, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the him
hard.
and
He's the king of
his
Halloween.
I would say
him and
him.
his
He's the
husband.
king of Halloween.
Oh, not
Lance
two,
and-
just one.
Lance and JC.
Don't they have several photos together
Yes.
where they're dressed up?
To the T.
Yeah,
I've seen some.
But definitely the king of Halloween. So Lance.
absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
His name should be Jack.
And he has a book.
And he has a book. Yeah.
Exactly.
Instead of Lance, his name should be Jack. Jack
Literally.
Skeleton.
Yes.
Who's most likely to be late to everything?
Late.
Well, okay.
Has to go to
No.
school.
Hold on.
So
I don't know.
I don't remember what I said the
Joey
last
would
time.
be.
I'm gonna say Joey.
I could. Well, Chris, I could. No, I could. I think Joey. I don't know why. I just see Joey
I
more.
don't remember what I said the last time.
I'm kidding.
uh-huh.
And I say
You know it's
Joey
not
because
JC.
when I met him at 90s Con, he was like 30 minutes late.
It's Justin.
Said
Justin.
Justin.
So nobody had
Because-
Justin?
We're all wrong.
I couldn't say Justin because my only dealings with him, he has been punctual and he likes to be early. So I couldn't, but somebody else had said that last time and I was like, ooh.
I'm gonna
first
tell you what
time-
she said, Justin. She said Justin because she says on the tickets it says show starts at 8 and he started at 9.
Yeah, I
Good
can
point.
see
There
that.
was a DJ.
Gotta be
so-
prompt.
Yeah.
Gotta be prompt.
The first time I met Joey at what was it, the 90s Con, we were at his selfie table and he was like almost 30 minutes late. And I was like, and everyone's like, where's Joey? Like he was running late. That's what I was like, Joey.
Yeah, I could definitely see Joey for sure.
Yes. Yes.
All right. My last one is who's most likely to become a meme?
Wow. Well,
Well,
Oh my gosh.
You already did.
Mm-hmm. You think him? No. She said
Justin
Justin.
is gonna be big.
it's gonna be me.
All of us got a point.
yep. All right. Last 5 questions.
Running out of room on the tally.
Yes, I know. Sorry. Who is most likely to get their partner's name tattooed on them?
I went with a different
Joey?
answer this time.
I mean, it's almost there. Doesn't he have like a matching tattoo so
He has
far?
Kelly right here. He has Kelly in his lip.
And then
Yes,
what was
he
it that
does.
he has over here, right? Or somewhere on his arm also?
I don't remember, but yeah, he has Kelly.
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah, or something. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Previous guest
I think
told us
Izzy,
about
yeah, he
that.
does have Izzy now. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
All right. Who is most likely to be detained in a foreign country? Who's most
Oh
likely
my
to
God.
go to jail in another country, Aleah?
Oh my. You think? Wow, he is so problematic.
I feel like
Poor
Joey is
Joey,
like every single person.
Every question's
Yeah.
like Joey.
Yeah.
Hey, Joey, you got some explaining to do because we're all,
Right.
point with this.
Yeah. All right.
That's
Who is most
amazing.
likely to never eat fruits and vegetables?
Never eat fruits and veggies.
Hold on, let me
I'm gonna
see.
say I'm gonna go with him this time. I doubt it, but
What is
I'm gonna go here.
Oh no, I'm gonna go.
This is like,
Actually, I should have changed. Well, too late.
Think. Okay.
yeah, because he likes he's fun. So he probably like eating.
So he likes fast food.
Yeah.
Chris.
Yes.
And I was gonna say Chris, but I know for a fact Chris likes to eat baby carrots. I know
Yes.
that.
Yeah, that's why I was going to change my answer. Because
Yeah,
I
because,
I didn't know that fun fact. I didn't know.
Yes, he because Brooke, the first pop show we had both went to, but I didn't know her then. She got in the wrong line, so she missed the selfie line with Chris, and they flagged her down and they had her go look towards the back. So Chris came around from the back, and I still remember the story because she told me he was coming around the back and he had a bag of baby carrots. And he offered Brooke, he's like, "Do you want a baby carrot?" Like he was eating baby carrots. So I never forget that story.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to change that answer then, or
Chris is so fun, so he's probably eating like cake noodles, chips.
she said Chris is so fun. I can see him eating cheese doodles
Oh, yeah.
and
For sure.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
Yes. Who is most likely to have 4 different personalities?
ooh.
Okay, I'm going with this.
Good, Chris.
I'll change my answer this time.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh, going
We all
with
pick
the
our own
right
guy.
Yeah.
Justin.
And he's an Aquarius, and they have multiple personalities depending on what setting they're in.
I can confirm that as an Aquarius.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's funny, we all chose each other's guy.
I know. That's so crazy. I don't think we've ever done that before.
I don't
No.
think so.
All right, last question. Who is most likely to be clingy in a relationship?
Clingy in a relationship. So someone who's like always like, oh my goodness. You think so? All right. And he was what?
With me the whole time.
Yeah. All right, Lance.
Yes.
We all got it right.
He's so sweet. He's so sweet.
He
so
is.
lovable.
So sweet.
He's the best.
Clingy doesn't necessarily mean bad, so we don't mean it in a bad way.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Yes.
Yes.
He's
That
so
was my
nice.
last question.
Woo! So that was
Oh,
fun. What
that
do you
was
ladies think?
fun. I know. I
It
think
is
so. Is it
over.
over?
Yeah,
Melissa's
the
gonna
game
tell us
is
who
so much
won.
fun, right?
It was. I love doing
Man,
that.
is it over? Yeah.
Yes. So before we do our closing and all of that thing, and like thank you ladies for coming, I do want you to give a shout out to You Have a Company, right? That you guys do a very special type of business, and I know Melissa is a big supporter in it. She's bought me some of the stuff, so I would like you
Roxy
ladies
too.
to tell us a little bit about it and plug it.
Thank you for that. So yes, I think it was like it's going on 5 years now. I created a company called Sprinkles of Faith Soaps. So it's naturally made. It's handmade soap, but it's kind of like a different twist. So we add, it's just colorful and it just has glitter. So it's just like soap that makes you happy because Aleah grew up with eczema. So, I decided to make my own soaps at home. But then as she grew, and just got more mature, no. So as she grew, it just started getting more fun and more fun. And I just started creating just so many different, soaps, whether it's ice cream soap, whether it's donut soaps, whether it's pink or bubble gum. So
there's one.
There
Yeah,
you go,
Carissa.
my lollipop soaps. And we donate to the Make-A-Wish Foundation here in Connecticut, and we
Amazing.
also
Thank you for that.
volunteer with them. So we do this huge event every single year. It's for Halloween. We do the trunk or treat where we go all out. And so the money that we make from the company, we will invest it in this event. And throughout the year, we donate to them. And so yeah, it's really special to me. It's very dear to my heart because she inspired me to do it, and she inspires me pretty much to do absolutely everything. And thank you, ladies, for the support and all of the NSYNC besties as well. I started doing the NSYNC line of soaps too, and I'm thinking of doing a trolls line, so that's coming up
That'll
soon.
be
Oh my
fun.
gosh.
Can't wait to
Yeah,
see those.
so that's coming soon, and I just want to thank everyone for their support, whether it's like the soaps or whether it's like Aleah dancing or me. All of the NSYNC besties, this community has been absolutely amazing, so supportive. The overwhelming love I get from you ladies and everyone is very, very. It's just one of a kind, and we just cannot be more grateful to everybody and you ladies.
Oh, amazing.
love y'all.
Thank you so much. I know I have a Justin, a JC, and then like a cotton candy one. I love them so much. I just keep them on display. I do not touch them. I'm not using them because they're too pretty.
I
Yeah.
have
So does
all five
Roxana.
guys. I have all
Yeah.
five guys, and I have not used them. And my 9-year-old, she wants to she wants some. She keeps asking. She's like, "Is that lady gonna make some more?" She's like, "So we can have some to use," because she doesn't like. She'll play with them and set them up, but like she's like she doesn't want to mess with them either. But then she's also like, "They smell so good." She's like, "I want to like." I was like, "No, we cannot use those."
Yeah.
You have to try one of them one day, so you can actually see that they're actually really good. They feel good,
I used my
But I
sugar
gotta
scrub
say-
today. So
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. There
Yes.
you
That's
go.
what I was thinking of doing is getting the shower
I
scrub.
love the
and
sugar
I won't feel
scrubs.
guilty about using it.
Yes.
I have a bucket filled with all your soaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to try them though. Melissa, have you tried them? Oh my gosh.
They're too
They're
scared.
so pretty. They make my room smell so good. So I
Yeah.
just keep them in the basket.
When you try them out, let me know how because I like to stay
I
close
have,
to
I
them.
think, a couple that are doubles. I'm going to use one of them.
There you go. There you go. But thank you, ladies, so much.
That is a good idea. And Leah, I did not forget about the bracelet that you asked me to make a while ago. Things got crazy on this end, but I finished it and I am going to put it out in the mail to you. Okay? And maybe some other goodies in there. But thank you so much for joining us, and it was so much
Wait a
fun and
minute.
a pleasure.
I tallied the game.
Yes.
Oh,
Now it's
Yes.
time.
we got
The
a
winner.
winner.
Oh my God!
It's rigged.
Roxy, don't take offense to it, but
Sorry,
finally she
And
was
I won like the first two, I think.
The
so.
queen has been dethroned.
trying to beat her.
Yay. I guess we think alike, me and you girls.
Yes.
Ladies, this was like really, really, really fun. I love this podcast. This was like so fun.
Follow us
Thank
on
you.
Yeah, thank
We
you.
enjoyed it.
and Spotify.
Yes.
So
You guys
much
are on
fun.
Spotify?
Yeah, everybody
Spotify
out
and
there
YouTube.
listening and watching.
YouTube, you'll see the videos. Spotify, you'll listen to us. So either listening to it in the car or you can watch us.
Yeah,
Okay, you got
exactly.
it.
And
You got
like and subscribe, please. We need more viewers and all of that other stuff. And thank you so much, ladies, for coming. And we will see you soon.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much for having us.
Bye.
And as Lance would say, next window, please. See you guys
Ooh.
next time.
Bye.